Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're talking about the FIFA World Cup, the biggest football tournament on the planet. Every 4 years, fans from all over the world come together to watch their nations compete for football's greatest prize. I honestly think there is nothing else in sports that creates the same level of excitement.
I couldn't agree more. The World Cup is special because it goes beyond football. It's not just about the matches, it's about national pride, unforgettable moments, emotional victories, heartbreaking defeats, and stories that people remember for decades.
Exactly. Some people only watch football during the World Cup, but once the tournament starts, they become completely invested. Suddenly, they're discussing tactics, predicting scores, and celebrating goals as if they've been lifelong fans.
That's one of the things I love most about it. The World Cup has the power to unite people. Friends, families, co-workers, and even strangers gather together to watch matches. For a few weeks, football becomes the center of attention around the world.
Let's talk about the atmosphere. Every World Cup seems to have its own unique feeling. The stadiums are packed, the fans are singing, and the energy is incredible. Even watching from home, you can feel the passion.
Absolutely. The supporters play a huge role. You'll see fans traveling thousands of miles just to support their teams. They spend years saving money for the opportunity to attend a World Cup match.
And it's not just about supporting their own country. Many fans enjoy meeting people from different cultures and sharing their love of football. That's one of the reasons why the tournament is so memorable.
Speaking of memorable, what is your favorite World Cup moment of all time?
That's a difficult question. There have been so many iconic moments over the years. I remember watching dramatic penalty shootouts, some stunning goals from long distance, and underdog teams shocking football giants.
The underdog stories are always fascinating. Every World Cup seems to produce at least one team that exceeds expectations. Nobody expects them to go far, but somehow they manage to surprise everyone.
That's the beauty of tournament football. A team doesn't necessarily need the biggest stars to succeed. Sometimes teamwork, organization, discipline, and confidence are enough to challenge the strongest opponents.
Exactly. In league football, consistency over an entire season is important. But in the World Cup, a few excellent performances can completely change a team's destiny.
Let's talk about the group stage. I always enjoy that part of the tournament because every team starts with hope. Fans are optimistic, players are motivated, and nobody knows exactly what will happen.
The group stage is exciting because every point matters. Teams must balance attacking football with defensive responsibility. One mistake can have serious consequences.
That's true. Sometimes a team dominates possession but fails to score. Then their opponent gets one opportunity and wins the match. Football can be unpredictable.
Very unpredictable. That's why so many people love the sport. Unlike some games where the stronger team almost always wins, football leaves room for surprises.
Another thing I enjoy is analyzing tactics. Different coaches have different philosophies. Some teams focus on possession and short passing, while others prefer quick counterattacks.
Tactics can completely change a match. A well-organized defensive team can frustrate even the most talented attacking players. Football isn't only about skill, it's also about strategy.
Speaking of skill, the World Cup often introduces us to new stars. Young players use the tournament as a platform to showcase their talent to the world.
That's a great point. Some players arrive at the tournament relatively unknown and leave as international superstars. A few outstanding performances can transform a career.
The pressure must be enormous, though. Imagine representing your country in front of millions of viewers around the world.
I can't even imagine it. Every pass, every shot, and every decision is being analyzed by fans and experts. The mental strength required is incredible.
And then there are penalty shootouts. They might be the most nerve-wracking moments in football.
Definitely. For fans, they're stressful. For players, they're probably terrifying. Years of preparation can come down to a single kick.
Yet, penalty shootouts also create some of the most dramatic moments in World Cup history. Heroes are made, and unforgettable memories are created.
That's why people keep talking about them for years. Even fans who don't usually follow football remember famous penalty shootouts.
Let's discuss what makes a successful World Cup team. What qualities do you think are most important?
I think balance is the key. You need a strong defense, a creative midfield, and efficient attackers. But beyond that, you need unity. Teams that trust each other often perform better.
I agree. Team chemistry is extremely important. A squad full of talented individuals doesn't automatically guarantee success.
Exactly. Sometimes teams with fewer superstar players achieve better results because they work together more effectively.
Leadership is another important factor. Experienced players can help younger teammates stay calm during difficult situations.
That's true. A captain's influence can be huge. During tense matches, leaders help maintain focus and confidence.
What about coaches? How much impact do they have?
A massive impact. Coaches make tactical decisions, choose lineups, motivate players, and adapt strategies during matches. Their choices can determine the outcome of a tournament.
Football fans often debate who the greatest World Cup players are. There have been so many legends throughout history.
That's one of the biggest debates in football. Different generations have their own heroes. Some fans prioritize goals, others value creativity, leadership, or overall influence.
And every World Cup adds new chapters to football history. Players know they have the opportunity to create moments that will be remembered forever.
That's why the tournament means so much. Winning a World Cup is considered the ultimate achievement in international football.
Let's talk about fans for a moment. Football supporters are some of the most passionate people in sports.
Absolutely. They celebrate victories with incredible enthusiasm and remain loyal during difficult times. Their support can inspire players to perform at their best.
Some fans even organize viewing parties with friends and family. Watching matches together makes the experience even more enjoyable.
I agree. Football is often best experienced with other people. The excitement of a goal becomes even greater when everyone celebrates together.
Another aspect that doesn't always get enough attention is preparation. National teams have limited time together compared to club teams.
That's true. Coaches must quickly establish tactics, build chemistry, and prepare players for high-pressure matches. It's a challenging task.
Fitness also plays a major role. Tournaments can be physically demanding, especially when matches are played within short periods.
Endurance is essential. Teams that manage their energy effectively often perform better in the later stages of the competition.
Speaking of later stages, the knockout rounds are where things become truly intense.
Definitely. There are no second chances. One loss and you're out. Every decision becomes more important.
The tension is incredible. Fans spend the entire match on the edge of their seats.
And players know that every moment matters. A single goal can determine whether a team advances or goes home.
That's why knockout football is so captivating. The stakes are extremely high.
Exactly. It's football at its most dramatic.
Let's imagine the perfect World Cup final. What would it look like?
For me, it would be two attacking teams playing fearless football. I'd want plenty of chances, great goals, and non-stop excitement.
That sounds amazing. I'd also like a close match where both teams demonstrate incredible determination and skill.
And maybe a dramatic late goal to decide the winner.
Football fans would talk about that match for decades.
Absolutely. Great finals become part of football history.
Another interesting topic is how technology has changed the game.
Technology has certainly influenced modern football. It helps officials make more accurate decisions and reduces certain types of controversy.
While debates still exist, many people appreciate the additional support available to referees.
At the end of the day, everyone wants fair competition.
Looking ahead, what do you think the future of the World Cup looks like?
I think the tournament will continue growing in popularity. Football is expanding globally, and more countries are investing in player development.
That could make future tournaments even more competitive.
Exactly. As more nations improve, the gap between traditional powers and emerging teams may continue to shrink.
Which would create even more exciting matches.
And even more surprises.
Before we finish, let's talk about why football matters so much to people.
For many fans, football creates memories. They remember where they were when their team won an important match or scored a historic goal.
Those memories often become part of family traditions. Parents introduce football to their children and the passion is passed down through generations.
That's one of the most beautiful aspects of the sport. Football connects people across ages, cultures, and backgrounds.
The World Cup represents all of that on the biggest possible stage.
Exactly. It's a celebration of competition, teamwork, and global unity.
Whether you're a lifelong football supporter or a casual viewer, the World Cup offers something special.
Great players, dramatic matches, emotional stories, and unforgettable moments.
That's why millions of people eagerly wait for the tournament every 4 years.
And that's why the FIFA World Cup remains the most prestigious event in international football.
Well said. Thank you everyone for joining us today.
We hope you enjoyed listening to our discussion and learned some useful English expressions along the way.
Keep practicing your listening skills. Repeat the sentences, learn new vocabulary, and continue improving your English every day.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video.
Take care, everyone.
Goodbye, and enjoy the beautiful game.